Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It is now very clear that the UDA members of parliament are divided. We are having a section of UDA members of parliament who are now playing the opposition role. On this side, we are having a section of UDA members of parliament, and you can name them, small number, who are now becoming very clear, defending William RUTO. People like Kimani Ichung'wah. But now, as UDA members of parliament from Mount Kenya region, they are so terrified how the hostility is going to cost them. They have now realized and going back to the drawing board. Should they support William RUTO? Should they defend William RUTO? Should they play the opposition role? And in fact, as we speak, there are majority of members of parliament coming from Mount Kenya region who they don't know what to do. Should they join the opposition of Rigathi Gachagua, or should they continue supporting William RUTO? And that is why you can see the majority members of parliament from Mount Kenya region, they are quiet. We are having a section of members of parliament of UDA party coming from Mount Kenya region who are close allies of Rigathi Gachagua. They are now fully playing the opposition role. And even as I was just listening to their presser today, it is very clear the majority of members of parliament from Mount Kenya region, I think 60-something of them, they are going to exit. Reason being, they are fearing to lose their seats. And if there is a party that is going to be a wave in Mount Kenya region, there is a possibility of them joining that movement. I want you to listen to this presser. But before we watch, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. Please, as you watch, ensure you like the video. Let us watch this.
Since the resurgency of state-sponsored criminal gangs, including Mungiki, that are terrorizing citizens and deserters, these gangs have been creating an atmosphere of fear, lawlessness among ordinary Kenyans and critics of the government. To address issues surrounding state capture, including the awarding of government contracts and affiliates within the government and rampant land grabbing, alongside issues misuse of public resources. These include examining extensive land grabbing currently underway in Ngurunga Farm in Kiambu constituency, Gikumari in Ruiru constituency, Dabibi in Naivasha constituency, Nakuru Memorial Hospital, and many other acts of misuse of public trust, which threatens the integrity of our institutions and welfare of the Kenyan people. Parliamentary actions. We urge both the National Assembly and the Senate, and also all county assemblies across the nation to convene a special session during recess to discuss and conduct inquiries into these abductions and other pressing matters affecting the society. Public safety and accountability. We emphasize the necessity for a comprehensive review of public safety measures and accountability mechanisms within law enforcement agencies to ensure protection for all Kenyans. We, the undersigned legislators, believe that these investigations are essential to uphold the rule of law, protect human rights, restore public trust in our institutions, and safeguard Kenyans' democratic values. We stand in unwavering support of the information of this Independence Commission of Inquiry and demand swift, decisive actions to restore justice and security of our nation.
Now, these members of parliament are coming out to claim that there is a possibility of William Ruto now revamping a gang in his government. And this gang is responsible for these abductions and creating chaos and mayhem. It is now shocking that some individuals might not understand this, and that is why the other time William Ruto went for Maina Njenga. And that is why Maina Njenga, as we speak, he has endorsed the William Ruto's government. And by endorsing William Ruto's government, is showing that going forward, he's going to work with William Ruto. So this section of Rigathi Gachagwa's close allies, they're coming out to say that this Mungiki group is now being revamped, led by Maina Njenga, akina Kimani Ichung'wah. On this side, there's a group of goons of early 19-something during the YK 92. They are now being revamped to terrify the common mwananchi so that they should not come out to criticize a man called William Ruto. And that is whatever is happening. And you can see it, So one thing that I can say, and it is so evidential and you can see it, is that number one, the members of parliament who were so eloquent on supporting William Ruto, they are now becoming slow on saying, of course, say something that is likely supporting the man. But remember one thing, as much as we are concerned, you can see even the wave of the common mwananchi coming out to say no to several things of William Ruto is also giving these members of parliament a lot of problem. Because they want to override on these projects and development. But they are even stranded. They don't know how to say this is what we have done and this is what we are doing. And that is why you can see the majority, they are confused. They don't know, should we do this or not? Should we do this or not? That is whatever is happening with these members of parliament. But critically, let me say this. As time goes by, you will clearly see how William Ruto is likely to lose members of parliament. I told you here, if there is a possibility of Raila Odinga winning the African Union Commission, then he will come back to say that William Ruto tosha. Then after that, remember one thing, the Raila Odinga's supporters who are genuine and they will say, okay, huyu jamaa ametusaidia, jamaa yetu amepata ile kiti huko AU, let us support William Ruto. Remember, William Ruto is going to be a shell president. A president who will not have powers. In other words, his party will not have power. Why? The members of parliament will be less. And you'll find ODM party is the majority, if possibly. And maybe you'll find the party that will come as a wave will take over. Number 2. Then you'll find even UDA number 3. It will be, I know it might not be possible for some individuals, but it is possible. So you'll find that Raila Odinga will be controlling the government of the day because they will say, we are having more members of parliament. But again, on the same note, let us not dwell on that. Is there a possibility of these members of parliament from Mount Kenya region saying no to this William Ruto's movement? There's a possibility. You can even see good number of them. And you can mention, we're having Gathoni Muchomba, elected under UDA party. We're having people like Warungu Athangwa, a senator, but still a member of parliament in Senate Assembly. We are having Akina Joe Nyuto. We are having Akina, we are having the Senator of Nyandarua, Senator Methu. We are having Akina Jen Kihara of Naivasha. and several others across the Republic of Kenya. They will say, hapana, hapa tunaumia. And what we should do is to ensure we have a house that will accommodate us with our supporters. Because William Ruto amedinda kuhakikisha kwamba we are popular. But now, he's just busy defending his seat. Remember, hata kama hii MPs wote wa defend William Ruto na waanguke, hizi seat zote itawatosha. Kwa sababu already we are having those individuals who are occupying these spaces. You know. So going forward, if possibly, luckily, William Ruto atachukua hii kitu, you don't know. You know. But I want to say, William Ruto is going to face a very dangerous situation. It is not going to favor him at all, as you speak. So these 60-something members of parliament from Mount Kenya region is likely to abandon William Ruto. And you can see the subsection, they are playing opposition role. A section is quiet, subsection is supporting him. And you can see it, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe if something will change, and maybe miraculously, which I don't see, if a miracle will happen, then UDA to become more popular, I don't see. I don't see UDA becoming more popular, you know. So these members of parliament will exit UDA. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till we meet in another video.